It's about what we hate that occurs in sports that today's hosts are too afraid to talk about, but average fans scream about every day.
We are in no way detailed sports nerds. We don't know who the free safety is for Clemson.
TJ Green.
Or the last time a Canadian team won the Stanley Cup.
1993 Montreal Canadiens.
We won't be afraid to talk about stupid coaching. You watched the Packer game last year, like Mike McCarthy.
I can't stand McCarthy. Trust me on that one. But anyways, Will, the good news is we're going to focus on the four main sports: football,
Baseball,
basketball, and hockey.
We don't give a damn about soccer, NASCAR, Indy racing, MMA, golf.
Or dog fighting. That's for NFL players only.
We'll talk trash about really bad announcers and hosts. By the way, is ESPN running a sports network over there, or is that a beauty contest?
Totally hot. Woo-hoo. And don't get us started on basketball. You know, the most arrogant and overpaid athletes on the planet play basketball. No need to watch anything in basketball until the last 5 minutes. And yes, LeBron, pretty great, but you're not even the top 5 players of all time. Now, Carmelo Anthony scores 22 points a game. Do you know why? Because he shoots 100 times a game. He is the most overrated basketball player on this planet. He needs to retire. To his hot wife. Do we have a picture of her?
Yeah. We'll say what's in every real fan's head about their teams, the athletes, the refs, the instant replay, the bad umps, the bad announcers, horrible commentators, the bad coaching, and horrible managing. About all the dumb things they do on and off the field. Because we are sports haters!
Let's talk about Aaron Rodgers and his girlfriend, Olivia Munn, just for a second. Green Bay and ESPN writer Rob Demovsky blames her. He blames her for Rodgers' bad year. I mean, does that work for any career, having a bad year? I mean, it's like a Home Depot manager making an incorrect markdown on drywall because he had a fight with his wife.
You like to blame certain entities when the Packers lose. You're a huge Packer fan. When the Packers lose, they're doing bad. Who do you blame?
I blame God. God is supposed to be a Packer fan. God always fails me, man.
Do you think God actually cares about the Packers?
Well, if he's not watching Dance with the Stars, yeah. I really do.
And who else do you blame? Who's like a big jinx when your teams lose?
I'll give you a hint. Co-host with a bad mustache. Him. I blame him all the time because you are the world's biggest jinx. I say do not text during a game. You text during a game, and as soon as you leave a text, Packers lose, Bucks lose, Badgers lose. Anything with Wisconsin, he loses. I know we've got people watching from all different states, but Wisconsin is really the prime capital of the best sports.
So when I text you in general, does that give you bad luck too, or is it just sports?
No.
Like when I text you when you're driving, do you get in a car accident?
No, because when I'm texting and driving, I don't do that. I only drink. So what I'm saying is this, Bill. I have remedied the situation, and it's a good remedy. You're going to like this, Will, I now turn my damn phone off when there's a game on. End of story, no messages from him. I'm done.
Block me. Our 2015 Moron Athlete of the Year winner is Jason Pierre-Paul.
Congrats, Jason. You know, his entire job is using his hands, and he plays with fireworks. And get this, he blows off 2 fingers. The doctor said he was going to lose his entire hand. You know, you don't see porn stars sticking bottle rockets up their vaginas, do you? And if you do, can you rent it on Netflix?
Actually, yes and yes.
I predict that he will not last the year before he gets cut. I guarantee it. You know, they shouldn't even pay him the rest of his contract. And by the way, how does he actually sign his contract without the hand or the fingers? It's like, what, here's my paw print. Signed.
You know what? We at Sports Haters believe in public service. We don't want you to make the same mistake Jason Pierre-Paul made. So we brought in our own local fireworks expert, Fireman Adam, from the Fireworks Action Response Team.
Thank you for having me. Hi,
you
Will.
work with Fart. Fart's good. They're good.
Fart is good. Let me ask you some basic questions, Adam. What are some of the basic safety rules when dealing with fireworks?
Well, for one, you don't let NFL linemen light them. Kickers, no problem. Even if there's an accident, they still have their feet. And once you do light them, you either throw it and run, drop it and run, or you just run.
Wow. Okay, so Adam, fireman Adam, if I can call you, who should be lighting fireworks?
Well, a good rule of thumb is if you have a John
you said
Deere...
rule of thumb. Jason Pierre-Paul joke.
Well,
Nice segue.
it's okay. In case you do have a John Deere hat, you're okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Will and I were debating. I think you can take this, Will. We were talking about the M80. Go ahead.
Right. I mean, was there an M50, an M60, and then all of a sudden they decided to get an M80? How did the M80 start or finish?
Yeah.
I am happy you gentlemen asked. That goes way back to my family, and with my grandma Maggie's 80th birthday, we designed a firework for her to go off with a bang.
So that was actually from your family that invented that?
Yes.
Okay, no, another...
A grandma invented, that's so crazy. Okay, so this year, and by the way, fireworks are always bad. There's nothing good that happens with them. You can just go on any kind of YouTube channel and see things. This year, some kid blew his head off with a bottle rocket. And I got a feeling, Fireman Adam, alcohol's involved. Tell us about the dangers of alcohol and fireworks.
Well, it can lead to a sloppy light, and the secret there is get away from the firework.
Yeah, because alcohol, and you should know that, Will, because you're a drinker.
I am a drinker.
Speaking of that, and we live in California. Now, California's got a lot of dry bush. Now, I'm not talking about your ex-girlfriend.
A heat rash is a heat rash, Kato.
And dry bush.
Dry brush or dry bush?
Dry brush.
All right.
And, but who cares? Now, the question I have for you is California, wildfires, and fireworks. Why does this happen every year? And were you involved with those big fires that went on? And did you put any out? Did you save any lives?
Great question. Well, to answer your question, it happens every year because people do get sloppy and they don't get far enough away from fireworks. So the simplest thing to do is keep water nearby.
That's a great idea.
I do.
As far as actual fireworks, though, have you ever personally lit fireworks? And if you have, what is your favorite? What's yours, Kato?
I'm guessing. I hope it's the same. I love
Snakes.
Snakes. I love snakes and sparklers.
My favorite.
Oh
Snakes
my God, that is so.
You two are just two peas in a pod.
Thank
if
you.
people are going to light fireworks, how can they avoid blowing off their hands or fingers like Jason Pierre did?
Okay, well, for starters, the whole light, drop, run thing. Let me show you.
Oh, you got a lot of firework here? This is crazy, baby. He's actually lighting a firework here, right? Oh my God! I caught his hand! This is like the first instant message.
What did that instant message say?
You won't believe it. It says, stay tuned for our celebrity guest, Willie Garson. Oh my God, let me hand it to you.
Thank
Willie.
you. Thank you.
Celebrity! We got a celebrity part of our show. Oh my God, it's Willie Garson, right?
That's funny.
Oh my God.
That's funny. That's funny, Kato.
Kato.
Oh.
Hey, you played, really quickly, Will, you didn't see the show, but I'm a big fan. I know it's a while ago. You played Stanford Blatch on the very...
You never saw the show.
I've
Explains
seen
everything.
Well, I haven't said the show yet.
Explains
you played
everything.
Stanford on Sex and the City.
Yes. So I have 4 daughters. They love Sex and the City.
I'm
They
aware.
wanted me to ask this question. Did you learn anything about fashion, like Celine bags, Stella McCartney, anything like that? Did you learn anything about fashion while you did the show?
Well, Jimmy Choo. That was the big thing in
Well,
the show.
we learned about Jimmy Choo. My character was kind of a fashion icon, so I learned about my fashions, men's fashion. I didn't learn a lot about women's fashion.
Obviously, you didn't learn a lot.
Oh, wow.
Now
Who is your favorite designer?
Oh, wow. If I have a go-to just to go and grab a suit, is...
I'm going to guess Gap for Kids.